So before we get into today's video of making a collaged tag, I wanted to show you I did finish my nature page, and I added quite a few little tiny birds that I found. There's even one right there. That's a nuthatch, a woodpecker, a downy woodpecker, a blue jay. That's a chickadee. I think that's a red-breasted. Oh, that's a blue jay, a chickadee. I think that's a red-breasted nuthatch. Another chickadee. And that's probably a purple finch. And then I just added some butterflies. Where's the other one? There's another one right there. Because it wouldn't matter if it looked like butterflies were floating around, right? And then I added a mushroom here and a mushroom here, and that's my completed. It's always going to be a glare, unfortunately. Let's see if I can. I guess not, but there we have it. Completed page. I had thought about putting a person there, but changed my mind because I thought it might look weird. Or I guess I could have put its feet in the grass, like cut a slit, but I wasn't sure what size to make the person, so there you have it. Let's get into our regularly scheduled video now. Hello everyone, I'm Sylvia the Crafty Old Lady, and today I want to make the tag that is going to go in this envelope. And I thought I would decorate the tag with images from my little stash here that I cut out of the cotton collage book called A Walk in the Woods. And so I'm just going to kind of measure where I want to cut my tag, and I don't want it to be too big. I don't want it to come up above this crease here. I also want to see a little bit of it poking out of the little notch there that I made. So I'm going to cut it right there and right there. And that should be good. Now, I am so excited because I'm filming this in the afternoon of February 26th. I filmed the other one in the morning. But when I was done filming, I looked out my window and I saw a chipmunk. And later I saw several red-winged blackbirds at my bird feeder, and that is unheard of in February. Both of those things are highly unusual. So I'm thinking that it actually maybe really is going to be spring early this year. Perfect. Now I'm just going to cut off a little bit from the top to make it look like a tag instead of a journaling card. And do you like really big little, I don't even know what you call these. I like little ones better than big giant ones. So I'm going to keep that like that. And I'm going to figure out what little animals I want to put on my tag. Now, if you saw my previous video, you'll know that I had a rabbit that I ended up not using, which I thought maybe we could use him right here. But do I want to use one that has something on the bottom now? Like, see, I cut him out. There, maybe that's good. We can do that. And we've got to put something behind him, but I don't know what yet. Maybe some mushrooms? Maybe some paper, some different papers. Oh, wait a minute. I saw it doesn't quite fit on there. I saw a really neat mushroom earlier when I was looking in here. Maybe I don't know if I cut it out. I don't remember if it's in a one that I cut out, or there it is. Whew, there he is. Too big, but we could do something like that Or what about this? This is also just not really that big. I feel like I'm covering too much of it up though. And that doesn't look right either. Maybe just one would look better. I don't know. I'm not very good at layering, I have to say. I'm just not. What if we put, where are they? The Easter eggs behind them. Or what about something like this? That could be a background. That wouldn't look too bad. Let's see what the eggs look like. Little Easter egg thingies. Where are they? I'm not sure I want to cover these up, even with a bunny. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. But there's more than one egg thing here. I don't know. They're just not quite long enough. I did like the mushrooms though. I could cut it down, but then it would be too short for the envelope. Here's one. It's too big. Would have to go like this. Actually, that doesn't look bad. So I do like the bunny in front of the flower too. But then we still have this up here, which I'm not too thrilled about. So what I think I'm going to do is cover this with some pretty paper and then cut the flower out and maybe even a mushroom, and we'll just put them on together sort of like this maybe, and then maybe a mushroom up here. Let me get the paper and then we'll figure it all out. Okay, so here are our three choices of backgrounds. So we've got this, or I think it goes this way, or this, or this. Which one do you like the best? I'm not sure which one I like the best. I kind of like this one the best, but I think this one is nice too. The dark one I think is out. So this one or this one? That's how I'm leaning. And then I wonder if I could put like a mushroom up at the top. Alright, so I have a little mushroom up here and the flower and the bunny, and I was thinking about putting this mushroom here, but he's almost the same, or it is almost the same color as the bunny, and it isn't showing up very well. So I was wondering if maybe these two little ones down here might actually show up better. So I'm going to quickly cut them out and try them and see how we like that. I am leaning towards this paper. It doesn't seem as busy to me. And we got a little piece right here, and I'm going to do this. So we could put a little mushroom there. Yeah, that would look fine. That looks good. So that's what I think we're going to do. Hopefully we have enough room for all of that. So I'm going to glue the background onto my tag and then cut it to size, and then we'll see what all we actually have room for, because this is a lot wider than the tag. Okay, that's there, that's there. Let's go ahead and do this now. I'm just going to use my glue stick for this, and I was thinking that I could actually sew this if I wanted to or needed to, if the glue doesn't hold up. So we'll do that. And we're going to just put it like this. And cut around it. Everything always turns out to be more involved than you think it's going to be, doesn't it? You think you have a plan, but you don't have a plan. Or the plan gets added to or taken away from. So there's my tag. And the first thing I've got to do is put my flower down. And my bunny is going to go right there. My mushroom is going to go like right here. And my little mushroom is going to go right here. And I think that's good. That's what I'm doing, guys. Looks good to me. So this has got to go down first. Yeah. And I have to remember how I had it on there. Oh, this is the hard part about collaging. You don't remember where you had stuff exactly. I should have marked it. Oh, I think it was like this. That's how it's going to be now. That's going to go right there. Bunny is going there. Yeah, that's good. That works good. Alright. I need a dry gluing spot. I got to get all these little pieces without tearing them. Am I on? Oh, look at that. I just lifted my head up to see if I was on camera and it broke. Oh my gosh. So that's got to go on last then. This is the part I thought I was gonna have trouble with. And I might still. Oh, don't rip. Don't rip anymore. That's what happens when you take your eyes off your project to look at the camera. Okay, so that's going just like this. I think it needs a... There we go. And then the flower was right here. Perfect. This is a poppy. We have poppies in our yard. I think everything else is good. Or this is going to go on top of most of that anyway. So he's going to go, I think, down a little bit lower. I'm going to cut off that part. And then comes the last thing. So I've never done like a glue book style collage on a tag before, so that's different for me. And now my little mushroom here. I just banged my head into the camera. Oh, it was a beautiful day today. We took the dog to the dog park, and for some weird reason they we have two dog parks, one for the little dogs and one for the big dogs, but in the winter they close the big dog park, and so all the big dogs come in the little dog park, and sometimes that can be a little bit dangerous. Dobby is very little compared to all the dogs that were in there today. You know, they were all like German Shepherds and Black Labs, and there was about 20 of them. I'm not exaggerating. It was such a beautiful day. There was about 20 of them, but we have like a core group of old farts like me and my husband that Dobby knows all their dogs, and they are bigger, but he's known them since they were puppies. So they all get along just fine, and Dobby gets along with other dogs unless they try to jump on him. And one little black German Shepherd was so sweet. It was a puppy. She put her paw on his back, and he didn't like that. But yet he kept going back for more. So, I mean, nobody, there was no fighting or anything dangerous. All the dogs were very well behaved today, but, you know, when you have that many giant dogs with little dogs, you know, they could trample them very easily. So I'm really will be glad when they open up the big dog park, because it's just too much for us and too much for Dobby. But he had a great time. And then when we usually walk around the whole park several times to get him his exercise, but he was running around so much today, he didn't need to do the walking, and I don't think we even could have gotten him to do it because he was just so preoccupied with all the other dogs. So he had his socialization and exercise, and then we had our socialization too. So this is my collaged tag. I don't think I'm going to put any kind of pull, or I'm not going to put a grommet or an eyelet in it or anything like that. I'm just going to let it dry, and then it's going to go in this envelope. Totally different style than the envelope, but that's okay. I'm very proud of my little collaged. Oh boy, was I not on camera? Fits perfectly in there. I'll say it again. So there is my very first collaged tag. Thanks so much for watching, and until the next video, well, until forever, be happy, safe, warm, dry, and remember to be strong and courageous in this crazy world we live in. Bye-bye.